Yeah, I'm fat. Ooh, woo. Go away, you know.
Okay, and that's the end of the session.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, I think it's been a good session. It's been wonderful. But we're done here, folks. Level down, because that's how bad that was. Take 1 level and -1 paladin. Never come back. Next week we'll be starting our brand new, absolutely zero furries. I don't know, Warhammer 40k deal with that pretty well. So that's what we're doing next week. It's all done. And if any of you even try to bring anything with any amount of fur on it, I will hunt you down and eat your flesh.
It was so bad even Santa left. Funniest point is, I could quite literally just stop recording here and restart it to be like, right, we're starting from fresh.
No, we can't start from fresh. He comes later. Duh.
Greetings everyone and welcome back to the Dark Tides of Runeterra.
I've
You
broken
know you've got to
Joe.
play it, but don't get too depressed. We can't have you getting too into it. You know what happened to Heath Ledger, right?
I've broken the Josh boy.
To be fair, that's not hard.
No.
No, I did it by making a fucking familiar look like Waffleberg. That broke him. Like, Josh, you were very easy to break, and I take great pleasure in
Because
that.
you summoned the second Waffleberg, and instead of being an intelligent little bird, you just looked at me and went, "Ah!"
I mean, he has a point. He totally did, and I don't even remember what you're talking about.
Dion, was this revenge for yesterday's game?
What do you mean for yesterday's game?
When you wanted to start it, but each time you tried to start it, Jack just kept screaming louder and louder.
I didn't think about that, but...
Can't even remember that. I was very tired
Coin,
yesterday.
coin.
Coin!
Yeah, you were playing Coin by Arse.
Almost it was Anus, but fair.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
So,
Josh has sent me the picture at least 12 times since then, and I think he's obsessed.
What?
I heard the guitar strumming was about to blame Dion.
It's me!
It's not a guitar. It's
Please send me some.
it's the springs on my arm stand that I'm just messing with.
Sounds like a guitar.
It does. It's kind of cool. Sorry, my ADD mind has just... I'm going to mute myself while I play with these.
I'm not doing guitar strums of disappointment today.
So,
Wait, where's my harmonica? Hold on.
Oh no.
I have a harmonica. I just don't remember if I have it here or at my...
Our ability to sidetrack is second to none.
No, continue.
No,
Just ignore me. Ignore that I'm
sidetrack
here.
now.
Ignore that I can't find it, so... We're gonna play with the stapler.
I'm not face palm hard enough.
So, last time on the Dark Tides of Runeterra, you all managed to get to the grove. You all managed to...
I'm sorry, Lee, I had to.
You all managed to... My brain's gone now. It's not even because of the stapler, my mind just went back to the Parappa the Rapper video. That's stuck in there.
It now lives rent-free in your mind.
It does.
Congratulations.
You went to the grove. You encountered a whole group of saplings, as well as the father of the grove, Maokai, who has passed on a few little bits of few bits of info, a few areas of interest. Namely,
I should
you should probably what?
Sorry, I should probably roll to see who I wake up as.
I thought you were going to say wake up on, and I was like, oh.
Excuse me.
If I recall right,
I was Alari, but now I'm in the morning I will be Delris.
What was the... Oh. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
So, I'm trying to remember the whole reason why you were told to go to the graveyard, but I can't remember now.
To get the water.
What were the water for?
Thresh.
Oh, I was about to
Fair.
my
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, I'm playing a fucking crazy senile bird. You think I've been taking notes?
It was something to do with Thresh.
Oh,
Stop
yeah,
the
no,
thresh.
it's...
It was specifically the lanterns to get
Yeah.
people out of
Yes,
Boston.
yes, it was. Thank you for that, Josh. Yes. It's because the water will help disrupt the magic of the lantern to help free some spirits from it, given you want your Lunari friend back. You was also told that if you go there, you got to look for the gravedigger, but beware of the singer of the dead. And as everyone slept, well, Delris had thoughts about, well, Alari
Alari.
had thoughts about ascension. Kuiper was visited in the night by a not so friendly but still familiar face who had a proposition for them. That is where
Let's
we...
hear it.
Not yet, because now I still have to say, and this is where we now pick up from. Things in order, things in order.
I just imagine while they're sleeping, the twins' hair change back and forth between blue and red.
They're just
And-
arguing with each other in their sleep.
Pretty much.
No, you a bitch. No, you a bitch.
Oh god, what was that insult I heard today? Toilet clogging bitch. That were the insults I heard today. That were like, ah, yes.
Brilliant.
So, everyone's still asleep. It's just you and Vex, Kuiper. She's just staring at you. Well, it's a good job that it's you that I'm talking to. Any of the others may have acted irrational or, you know, too try hard.
Then I suppose you give me a few reasons why I shouldn't wake them up.
Have I attacked yet?
No?
That's reason enough.
Just glares.
As
I'm
much
listening.
as I hate to admit it, and as much as you hate to hear it, we have common enemies now. This Thresh, the try hard with the lantern. He's been acting very shady, acting. I hate to say it, but acting weird.
Sus.
Yeah,
Say
acting.
it.
Fuck's
I'd like to get off this right now.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
820 to 835, roughly. Acting very suspicious.
I'm
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he's manipulating Viego. And speaking of Viego, ugh, what did I see in him? Turns out he's not doing this to spread misery and sadness all around. He's doing this because of. She'll just lift up her arms in her giant floppy sleeves, and you're assuming she's doing her quotes. Love.
Just raises an eyebrow.
He wants his old wife back or something, his queen. And I'm sorry, but that's the most normie, sappy shit I've heard in my life. I thought he was cool, and then he does this, and quite honestly, but I just want him off these islands now.
Okay.
He's bringing the vibe down,
And
or up.
what are you proposing? We have common enemies. What
Yes.
do you want to do about it?
An alliance. You see, from what I've heard, you are indeed going to go ahead and Sort out that whole situation with Fresh, yes?
He nods.
You're going to need a way to get in there.
Admittedly, we haven't even planned that far.
These doors are generally... Oh. I saw the nat one on perception there.
You are getting a perception every time I hear the word normie. And what a tie-in elf, I'm going to come.
Don't!
Not like that, stop
Please
that.
do not.
Fine, but only for Kuiper. But,
Moguls.
He keeps his doors generally locked away so no one else can get in. He even keeps the spirits and magic out. But I believe I can get the key for the door. Surely me bringing that
Okay.
is also proof of our alliance as working together towards a common goal. As well as that, I know about your other friends on the island, the other sentinels. I could try and lend some aid to them as well, in secret, in privacy. As much as
Okay.
they are normies, they're not sappy normies. Oh fuck, I said it twice.
it's
Still not...
slowly getting entirely.
Okay.
And in return, you take care of them for me. Get them off my island.
The Sentinels?
Well, them eventually as well, but I assume they'd leave once the job is done. More, see if we get Viego and Fresh off the island.
Yeah,
Maybe
that is
things,
what we plan to do anyway.
maybe things will return to its good old miserable self around here after that.
I will tell my friends to lay off you a little bit. But if you even think about betraying us, I know how to make you regret it.
Please, we both know we're immortal here. Neither of us can die. Well, not permanently.
I have my ways. If you'll excuse me, you're making me wish I could sleep.
Fine, fine, fine.
All the while he's been like letting scraps of paper fall, expecting them to do stuff.
Besides, she'll just like peek over, look at the sleeping Alekxander. I'm pretty sure for every minute I'm staying here, his face is getting more and more twisted.
He will stifle a chuckle at that.
One of him getting these metaphorical panties in a twist. And with that, she will depart into the tree line.
How do I explain this one?
Waffleberg thinks you just maybe shouldn't.
Slow
By the
head
way-
turn.
By the way, everybody forgets Waffleberg doesn't sleep.
I love the silence. It's just like, ah yes, they'll try to work out what's happening.
Waiting till until he's convinced Vex is away.
Yeah,
and then
Vex,
just
make
carries
a,
on.
make a perception check.
Okay.
You can make one as well, Waffle, since you're awake.
Yeah, everybody kind of forgets Waffleberg doesn't sleep.
Waffleberg, you're not too sure. Kuiper, you kind of think she's gone. Lyra knows she's gone. You can't hear that little low grumbling and mumbling anymore. Mariah, you're dreaming about Gators. Dark, evil Gators.
Waffleberg, did you hear all of that?
Waffleberg heard nothing. Waffleberg was busy watching the pretty colors of the shadow.
Speaking of which, he He sort of flashes the scissors he's been given beforehand. I have plans for that one.
For the scissors?
Yeah. He has scissors of shadow snipping, and what better person to test them out on? If she messes us about.
I mean, teach her real quick not to fuck with us, but... Waffleberg's done worse, he won't judge.
Besides,
Waffle-
it's just a bit of fun. You know how much she
Waffleberg will-
likes fun.
Oh, yes. Wait, who are we talking? Are we talking about Alari? What?
No, I don't intend to snip Alari's shadow.
Does Alari have a shadow? Because
Yes.
because they're like fire persons, so like light emanates from them.
Surely that would mean that they were always casting a shadow.
No, you have to have light emanating on something, not from something, to cast a shadow.
But I didn't respond.
Wait, what about not responding? What are we talking about, Moonman?
Be quiet, let them sleep and let me concentrate.
Okay.
I learned a lot about shadows.
Who the fuck is that?
Just a sapling falls backwards off a tree stump.
Oh, you're kind of cute. Have you met the eggplants?
So,
Hi.
so, if that's all that is happening in the night, morning will come. Everyone get your spell slots and your health back, and everything else that you get back. And as you all awake, Kuiper, whereabouts are you at the moment? And whereabouts is Waffleberg?
Somewhat away from the party as to not wake them up during research, but so close by.
Okay.
It's kind of like wakes up as like, what? Where?
Waffleberg is in a bush doing bush things.
You've got to find that ghost duck again.
Yeah, he's off to punch the ghost duck. He's got the little sapling with him too. Today we're gonna fight ducks.
So, yeah, everyone awakes.
Teaching children to choose violence.
Alright.
Where are we?
Good morning.
Oh,
We are in the grove.
The grove?
We made it.
Have we spoke to the tree? Where's the tree guy?
We have. They let us stay the night and gave us a lot of advice. I'm surprised the other one hasn't told you yet.
I talked to the tree guy.
What?
Delris, you see what
Yeah?
seems to be a large tree just in the middle, and it just slowly raises itself up as it wakes up. It just turns around.
Whoa! They said you were a tree. I thought you'd be like, tree person.
What is
Like
a person but a living being?
True. Hi,
Morning.
I'm Del.
Yes. So you're the one that was mentioned before
Maybe.
at the previous sunset.
Maybe.
Something about two in one body needing to
Yes.
separate,
Correct.
and I advised that if you were to do it here, one of you would be reborn in the body of a sapling, if not both.
No, it's a thing. Go on.
You really don't share any memories with your other one, do you?
No, not unless we tell each other things, which is a bit hard when we're dreaming.
Then a bit of advice while you all have your daily feeding. Well, your morning feeding.
Sustenance.
Yes, your morning sustenance.
You could not have made that sound more suspicious if you had tried, but I suppose.
Well, it's because I
Waffle-
normally don't eat food myself, so.
Waffleberg found a beetle.
It's just like a little ghostly scarab.
Waffleberg puts it in a jar. Keeping you for later. Yeah. It just falls through the fucking jar. No!
My advice to you, don't excite the little ones.
Little ones.
Oh no.
They'll be coming soon with your nourishment.
Oh, I swear to God, Alari.
I'm not a Lari.
Oh, I don't care which one you are. Also known as Alexander's getting frustrated trying to remember which one you are. Ah.
A
Yes,
Lari?
they're small, they're cute, they're also explosive. I'll kick your ass.
A Lari blue, Delris red.
It's kind of hard to work that out when I'm having to use theater of the mind. You're not actually a color. I completely broke every wall known to man. Stop that.
It's fine, while the wall's
It's like-
broken down, just use the little avatars at the bottom.
Well, you see,
Wait, shit, she actually does that.
sometimes.
She didn't, but she does.
She does when she remembers.
But it's like, well, Mr. Tree, I wouldn't mind being a tree. I just really want my sister to have her own body again.
Your sister seems to think otherwise, that anybody that is not up to scratch in her eyes isn't worth it.
Well,
After
for
all,
her,
from what I heard, she also turned down a robotic body, which I can see an inorganic body is a bit crude.
she just wants, well, a normal body again. She got hers taken from her by a mad scientist.
Do you think that she would really want your body?
I don't know. She'd be happier if she could just be in control.
I get the gesture of your sacrifice, but she would be happier with her own body without taking yours. After all, your body is not hers.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
It does. I just
Good.
want her to be happy again. She's just stressed out all the time. There's always something, like, bothering her.
It's at that time when the rest of you start to hear, like, just a rapid little marching pitter-patter of feet.
Oh Lord, they are coming. Get her away from them.
First comes the caretaker, the one that led you to the grove in the first place, who's just, like, ushering them along. And then you all see what seems to be just a small swarm of these saplings, carrying what seems to be a range of vines, mushrooms, what seems to be a particularly large green crab.
Just Delris is like,
Oh no, 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 no. We're not taking this route!
It's fine.
One of them,
Delris, you can pet with your eyes, right?
one of them, one of them seems to be carrying a Poro in a bedsheet, which as soon as it's set down, it buggers off.
I am going... If that thing comes any closer, I will kill it. That's final.
But yeah, this among what's been brought, there does seem to be some edible stuff, just about enough to wrangle up some rations for the morning.
Delris is trying extremely hard not to pet.
You know I'm going to have to do it to you now. Make me a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can resist.
Your hand is getting slapped away.
Yeah, Alekxander's absolutely stirring daggers.
Oh.
You can make it with
No, I
advantage.
can't.
You can make it with advantage given that they're quite literally holding you back for it. You can't take it.
Just monk my way out of their grip. It's like, I can't take it. They're so cute.
So you run up to one.
I walk over. I go over to one and just like, hi.
Just looks up. It just looks up.
Alekxander just has a little, like, proper full body twitch.
I'm going to go pet it.
Kuiper, I might need you to hold me back.
This wouldn't exactly be an animal check, as this is not an animal, but at the same time, it kind of still goes along the same thing. So animal check, animal handling.
I am a druid now.
I know.
Though I don't exactly have speak with plant yet. But
Add on to that, we all know that druids technically still fail a lot when it comes to animal handling and nature for some reason. It's just the curse of our group, I think. For example, this 8. She goes to pet it. Kuiper and Alekxander, you do see the glow start to grow stronger in this thing as as its pitch just raises higher and higher.
Kuiper, don't say anything. Let it happen. She'll fucking learn one way or another.
Fuck's sake.
Yet, Alekxander does not say a single thing.
He will do this quietly.
Okay, make me a dex save, and indeed you can add the d4 onto that.
Wait, why the fuck am I now the sapling?
I don't know, you started that before I could even do sapling noises.
You gotta stop me from doing that.
Yeah, you managed to quickly hop back as you see the glow growing. As the glow grows and grows, and then it just explodes.
I also have evasion anyway.
If I recall right, evasion just means that if you pass a save on a thing, you take
I
no damage
don't
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Hence why I have not rolled damage.
Whoa. It's kind of like, whoa, you're still cute.
All the rest just kind of turn around after seeing Waffleberg guy just explode. Just stare at Delris.
Delris, you are going to be the fucking death of me.
Waffleberg found Beetle again.
Just kind of, they're like, I'm sorry, little guys. I just wanted to give him pets.
While we eat, I have something to tell you all.
It better be better news than another cute, fucking adorable animal for this one to go off and get himself killed chasing.
It is not, and you have to promise me not to freak out, Alekxander.
He's a
Alekxander makes no such promises. You know how Alekxander is like.
Okay, but if you freak out, I have a free hit on you.
I'm sorry. Just, I know Rebecca got overspoken there, but I just heard what she said.
Hey, Rebecca speaking? I'm so sorry.
No, it's just like between everyone saying all that, like, it's just like I have something to say and all that. Lot, and just heard Rebecca's voice from behind everyone going, "He's homosexual."
I mean, Mariah will be saying that in the background since she's so short anyway, and probably like, I don't know, she's probably just doing something else away.
Kuiper, Alekxander makes no promises.
Okay,
This island is starting to get to Alekxander more than a little bit, especially seeing as he's more than admittedly got something else on his mind now.
Well, I'm about to put something else on your mind. I made an alliance with Vex last night.
Wait, is
Those
that
weapons.
Put it
evil
down.
bunny?
Yes. We share a common enemy. They made an alliance. I told them I will probably make their life hell if they disobey us or something. I can't remember. I've slept since then. Wait, no, I haven't. Anyway. So if you see them near, don't worry, she'll be in the background. If you see her, just ignore them.
Alekxander.
Did she finally realize that if everyone was sad like her, then she'd just be a normie?
See?
I
I haven't even seen her yet, but just hearing you say that makes Alekxander want to fucking fight her. This isn't going to work, Kuiper. Alekxander does not have the temperament to deal with these sorts of people. Alekxander will try.
Tell us we don't need as much help as we can get with what's ahead. You said it already. This island is forcing us to make... What was it you said? Extremes.
Yes, Alekxander did say that. I didn't think you'd take it to this sort of extreme. Alekxander was referring more to the many people and creatures he must massacre. Jesus. Alekxander feels fucking fine here. We haven't fought anything out of our depth yet. Except for that fucking ghost. Where is she?
We are about to, and I'm sorry if you don't like that choice, but it's the one I made.
Okay. To judge you for making a choice. I'm not even going to fight you on it. It is what it is. I'm just making no promises that I'm not going to fly into a furious rage on immediate sight. It's less me trying to be unjust and me making zero promises.
If it makes you feel any better, I think they know that.
Well, I suppose we're fine until we actually meet up in the same area, I suppose. So what is the plan? Vex, none including. Just...
The plan is we head to the graveyard, avoid the Death Singer, I think they were called. Does anyone remember what we were retrieving?
Water.
Water?
I don't know.
Blessed water. That is it.
Yes.
We use that on the lantern. We may be able to free anyone we want to.
Right. Let's get this fucking island out of the way, I suppose. Right. Everyone get your things together. I know I don't normally call the shots, but Alekxander's feeling a little on edge and he'd like to get started.
Agreed.
Why are you placing Mariah on stilts?
Just looking.
During this entire conversation, Waffleberg has been measuring Mariah because he saw that she was being talked over, and he has just placed her on fucking adjustable stilts, and he's just winding up the stilts so that she's about as tall as Alekxander.
Everyone, I have an announcement that
I
should have made.
If you say that you've brought Lysandra for a friendly conversation, I'm going to cut someone!
No, it's not that. Kuiper got it wrong. He hasn't made an alliance with Vex. He has found out he is a homosexual.
What? How does that How does that... Vex is a girl, you know that, right? Vex is
Slow
female.
answer.
So wait a minute. Are you suggesting that Kuiper is female? That explain a few things.
Well, you could take it either or, really, couldn't you?
I don't.
Mariah...
Yeah,
Kuiper's a bit too airy.
look, Mariah. That's not. That's not how it works. I should know.
Alekxander thinks
Does
you are
it not?
testing water for your own announcements.
Mariah, what do you think homosexuality means?
Someone who makes friends with an enemy?
No.
No.
Homosexuality is
Oh.
someone who is friends in the same way that your mom and your dad are friends with somebody of the same gender. What you're thinking of is a pancake.
That's-
Pancake. Thank you. I've learnt
Yes.
so much today.
No,
Yes, Moonman
Delris, do
is
not
a
correct
pancake.
them. This is adorable.
Moonman is a pancake.
Kuiper, you
Yes.
are forever known as Mr. Pancake. Live with it.
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
What have I done?
What have you
Except
done?
verbally suck the balls off the corporate tax.
Oh, what have you done?
I mean, yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Mr. Pancakes is my character from one of Josh's campaigns.
Yeah, I'm not enough of a verbal fucking jack off for that.
I
He had a way with words.
completely missed what happened throughout all of that.
Nothing. Inside joke about another campaign. Inside joke about another campaign.
As soon as the whole discussion rose up about trying to teach Mariah what homosexuality actually was, my mind just went to grey fog. It's like as if my mind tried to protect itself.
I mean, Waffleberg did teach her. Like,
Anyway,
Delris is just there, like, the fuck.
anyways, what are we doing?
So
My head hurts.
after you've all had your food,
Mariah, I think he needs a doctor.
I've got the anesthetic.
No,
Okay.
you
No.
don't.
No.
Alexander looks around all of you and finds it strange that he is the most normal person here.
Wait, who is the most normal person here?
Well, it's certainly not you. I don't even think you're going to disagree with that one.
Waffleberg's not even a person.
You know what I mean. So suppose that proves my point further anyway. Kuiper comes close, but Kuiper is also a small furry creature who occasionally goes and makes friends with actual, like, what do you even call her?
We are not friends.
Yes, they are pancake.
Yes, Mr. Pancake, yes. Not sure why I feel so strangely confused about that statement.
I want to go to bed.
Well, you can go to bed once you've done making out with Vex, eh? By the way, I'm going to continue this until we're done. This is the only way I'm getting it out of my system. You understand that, right?
Sure, no promises.
okay,
It's
so
kind of like, seeing all these cute creatures makes me miss Sharky.
There.
okay, so
I didn't hear that. You cut out.
Said, dare I ask?
Sharky teeth. He's my rat. Shark.
I was going. Only you could look at a rat and go, "Oh my, what a most adorable pet! Let me add it to my 72 of a menagerie of adorable things I kidnapped."
I
Yes.
did give Twitch a hug.
What the fuck? Oh, forget it.
We have
Yeah.
kidnapped a lot of things.
And there's also Draken. And
Stop,
there's
please.
Nick.
No. Are
That's
you
actually
sure
it.
that smacking her over the back of the head thing doesn't work anymore? Because I'd really like the sane one right now.
Nope, it doesn't work anymore.
Instead of
Ah,
literally lights her own hand on fire. It's like, try it. I dare you.
if it doesn't work, Alexander's going to hit you. But hey, don't
Okay,
get fretted. Don't fret at Alexander with a good time, baby.
Alrighty, fire and ice. What are we doing? Are we leaving now? Are we staying here? What's going on?
Actually going to fight. Alright. Alexander would like to get off the island, as much as Alexander doesn't like to back down from challenges.
Actually, Waffleberg would like to see both of you fight at some point, just not here with the exploding seed things.
That also... Did Waffleberg just make a sense?
No, and this is all in your head.
Whatever.
Come on, let us
So,
go.
After you've had your food and such, there are 3 paths.
What the fuck is this campaign?
Even the DM doesn't know. Even the DM doesn't know. Actually, I do know. It's called pain.
Why do you let me in your campaigns anymore?
So, there are 3 paths you could take, not including the one that you already came up. You have been told that this way is towards the heart of the island, this way is towards Fresh, and down towards the cemetery that you saw yesterday is where the gravedigger obviously is. Also, Ranna
Alright.
said that, yeah, her mum and sister are going to Walmart. So, she'll be here soon. So, yes, I'm assuming you're going this way.
Alright, let's get to move on.
Which I assume... Reveal. Why did that not... What the fuck? I hate... There we go. So, you gather up your stuff. Tension's a little bit high in the party, but it's fine.
Just a bit. Just a tinsy, wincy little bit.
It's hard to tell which of it's out of character and which of it's in character at the moment, to be fair.
Well, other than my 1/4 wall break, this has all been in character, so have fun.
I mean, for everyone else.
Did I stutter?
So, Jesus Christ.
I hope that's not in character.
No, it wasn't. It were me just resting my hand on my leg, only to then get 2 tiny paws wrapped around it with claws out.
That is adorable.
Apparently the cat wanted to pull my hand closer to him so he could rest his head on it.
It's adorable.
So, stroll, heading down.
Hello.
Hello? Hi, Ranna! Don't worry, we're not ending yet, and you have not missed much. Well, you have, and you haven't. It's difficult to tell.
You've missed all the chaos. We're actually doing things now. You've probably given yourself such like a free pass here.
That
It's
is
ridiculous.
fair.
All you need to know is that the party is either going to hug and make friends and sing a Kerber song, or going to murder each other in brutal one-on-one combat, all at the same time, and we will find out in the next 15 minutes, probably.
As you're all making your way down, it seems to be the path after a while seems to get a lot clearer, and all the overgrown plant life seems to fade away, giving way to more harsher rocks and just barren land. And you do indeed see, off in the distance, the graveyard getting closer, so as the cliff edges, which just seem to crumble and then float in the air, just as if they're stuck in the mist itself.
That is strangely aesthetic. Sander, Does have to admit that this place has some beauty to it, even if it looks like hell.
And you all can make me a perception check. While you're all doing that, I'm going to see if I can roll a sleight of hand to get my hand back. There we go, I've got access to both hands again. So, that is a yes, a yes, a yes, a yes for Lyra, a no for Waffleberg, and a no for Mariah. So, those that passed, a slight ethereal green glow just catches the corner of your eye from roughly this direction, like to your left.
Should
Ethereal
look at
glow.
the direction.
Yep. And as you look over, you see what seems to be the spirits of several fallen soldiers just marching in almost like a phalanx type of arrangement. Not towards you, but almost walking alongside you.
No, I got nothing.
Well, I guess if we don't disturb them, it'll be fine.
Who there rolled the highest? Alekxander and Potoo did. You two see a figure leading them. But unlike the phalanx themselves, as I drag this picture on, this figure doesn't seem to be ghostly at all, but indeed seems to be human.
Huh, that's interesting.
So, like, I don't see the lady.
You don't.
No.
Alekxander will say nothing in the interest of keeping the party focused.
So,
She's not a problem.
oh, you've heard it quite literally as Potoo say, that's interesting. But
What's interesting?
Gestures in the general direction of the lady.
A person?
Yes.
Well, they've seen it. I've lost them. Alekxander really needs to remember to bring a fucking crossword puzzle to these adventures.
Are you gonna punch the crossword?
What? Do you think Alekxander can't do a crossword puzzle?
I don't know. It seems like you like punching.
Well, you can't bring a portable punching bag with you. It's just a bag.
I don't know. I think that's called a stress.
I mean, like, we still don't kind of need to go near him, I guess. Maybe
They're
she,
just walking in the general direction. Unless
maybe
they
she
choose.
knows the gravekeeper person.
Alekxander can't
Maybe.
argue with the logic.
It's not
Amazon,
singing, is it?
no, you are not Alekxander. Shut the fuck up. No, silence, wench. I do not wish to be Jeff Bezos anymore. Thank you.
Play. If you do an animation, if you do the thing that you've been doing, you need him to be Jeff Bezos.
Alexa's
I
not playing
don't think
jazz.
there's a, I don't think
Alright
there's a
then,
player model.
shut up.
I don't think there's a model for that on Gmod, but then again, I've been surprised in the past. So
But
yes,
I don't think we need to bother her as long as she's not bothering us.
Yes.
Oh my. Is that Delris not getting distracted? My god.
it's not a cute tiny animal.
She's a pretty lady, though.
I swear if you go over to pet her, well, I
I'm-
don't need to do anything. She'd probably just punch you.
That'd be the wrong kind of. Like, that'd be the wrong kind of petting. But anyway.
What?
And that's Mariah is what we call a homosexual.
No, Alexander actually has a question.
What?
I been to Alexander earlier, so I know your sister is Iceborne. You are not?
I am.
Why are you fucking red?
Because we were, what does Alari say? Corrupted by the fire world ruin in the Feliord before we were born. So we're infused with the power of fire, but we're still Iceborns, technically.
Bullshit. Understood.
Alexander,
Delris is just spicy flavored.
Alexander,
I just want to. Yeah.
you can
How do
roll
you
me.
know what I sound like?
You can roll me a history check.
Flat 0. Ooh. That's terrible.
So, hang on. Give me a sec. I just need to remember the name of this place. Unfortunately, I get the feeling that if I click on this thing and I'm not careful, it's going to flood the thing with music. I'm like, I don't want that. I just want the fucking map. Lol, map. So, but you have indeed heard of an area in the Freljord that many people don't really like to step into nowadays. Due to years ago. Hang on. What was it called? Was it Dragon's Reach? Was it an area towards the west of the Freljord called Dragon's Reach? A village that was burned to the ground many centuries ago. Rumored to have been cursed by an evil mage and her son.
What's the connection here? Sorry.
The connection is fire. Fire is a rare thing to find up in the Freljord. So for a village just to be burned to the ground that quickly and from an Urquhart's curse,
Yeah.
people generally believe this to be a cursed area. And given they said that they were cursed by a fire world rune, they could be
You like
cursed.
quite sorry, what was the place called again?
Ragan's Reach.
You like quite the rarity. Wouldn't have anything to do with Ragan's Reach, would it?
Kinda. Well, the world ruin. My mom and my dad were researching the world ruin. It's past Riken's reach, but my mom got too close and my dad was burned up. As far as I know, anyway.
You're not good at staying away from complete disaster, are you?
I wasn't even born yet.
Well, that's even more impressive.
But basically, mom got we got infused as we were, twins, babies, not born yet, but we
know what the baby is.
We got infused with the fire of the world ruin, but we're still Iceborns? I don't know how it works. Alari knows more. She's the smart one.
Alexander understands to a small extent. Sorry, it only really just occurred to me earlier.
No,
Like
it's
when
okay.
I bumped into the party for the first time, and the first thing I see is that little fucking fluffball points at Kuiper. And, everyone else being of very similarly strange ilk, it never really occurred to me that, hang on, Red Iceborne, bit weird. Yeah. To be fair, I also, the first thing you notice is that you're two people, but that's besides the point.
But either way, yeah, we're both still Iceborn. I've got my gauntlets that are true ice. So, yeah.
I wasn't really in doubt, to be fair. But that definitely checks out.
And after a bit, you do make it to the outer gates of the graveyard. And the figure continues to walk on past them and towards the cliff edge.
She's leading them like lemmings to the cliff.
And as she,
That is not an Alexander problem.
and as she stops, they do indeed go over the cliff, but instead of falling, they seem to just rise up into the air before fading.
I am very curious, but
So what you're saying is the Aurora Corpialis.
I was gonna say
That
it
was a
a
bit of a
cliffhanger.
stretch.
That is not a stretch. I'll fucking stretch you in a minute.
I don't think you want anything any taller.
Ranna is a tall bean.
Waffleberg thinks the next person to give a pun's gonna get shot.
It's a good thing Delris don't do puns. Mostly.
So you could call
At
it.
least I don't realize if I do puns.
So you could
You're
call it.
digging yourself.
So you could call it punishment.
Shoot the voice in the sky.
Please don't shoot God. He is actually over us. You know that, right?
I thought God was female.
Oh, God was like coming down and charging random shit last night, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Take 6 fucking damage, Lay.
I'm down.
Unless the world crumbles. And the party-
Anyway,
The DM, the squishiest of casters, only has 6 hit points.
I'm a wizard. I'm a level 1 wizard.
Oh wow, then I killed you by mass damage.
So, you're in front of the gates.
Into the graveyard we go.
I hope this is a
Remember-
quicker trip than the library.
Remember, if you hear singing, turn tail and run.
Wait. Waffleberg has plan. You hear singing, tell Waffleberg.
Why?
What?
Okay?
Do you know somebody louder than Waffleberg?
Oh no. We don't want to gather attention.
That's like fair.
If you hear singing, Waffleberg can drown it out. Waffleberg's been training. Got a waffle quartet.
Waffle court.
Anyway,
A walk
I don't want to ask. Let's go.
Oh god, a barbershop quartet, that's just our Wafflebergs.
No, at least one of them has to be the pen.
You know the spell. What is the name of the spell? Hold on, I have it. What is it called?
Mirror.
Flock of familiars.
Mm.
It is quite literally a Waffleberg quartet.
So, what are you doing?
Mm.
Go in
Just the gate is shut.
quietly.
Oh, is the gate
Oh,
locked?
The gate is shut, but you don't know if it's locked or not.
Well, let's see if it's locked.
I'll be very surprised if there's not a broken wall or something.
Just
You-
goes to push.
uh,
Just pushes the gate open.
No, the one pristine part of this fucking ruined island is the wall right in front of us.
Kuiper, you can make me an investigation check.
I got them.
I'm just gonna push it.
Delris, as you go to push it. It's a bit stiff, but it moves, it's unlocked, but it also makes an ear-grating screeching sound as it's pushed open.
Mother, is that you?
honestly, it
sounds like that.
Honestly, it just sounds like the local garden gate. I mean, no one uses it. Nothing grows up there. I don't know why we made it.
Can I have my hand back? Ah,
Oh, hi.
I just thought of something. It's off topic completely, but do you know who we'd lose in the Witcher universe immediately?
go on.
Mariah. She'd follow the trail of treats, and we'd never see her again.
Bye bye.
You said it as if that isn't going to happen in this game. My God, Fritz, you just rolled onto my wrist.
It has several times.
Is there a trail of treats in this game?
Yes,
I
it's called
mean,
Mundo.
yeah.
You know what? Actually, no. She'd follow the trail of treats and the hags would send her back.
I can't do shit with my left hand at the moment. The cat's on it.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us, but the campaign's ending because of fucking cat.
No, that,
Have
Because
fun.
of Fritz has decided this is the end of Runeterra.
Fritz has decided you're only allowed to do this with the right hand. The left hand is now a pillow.
Hi, folks. Welcome to City of Mist, where Santa's going to make your lives living hell.
Let's face it, I made your life a living hell when it came to Cities of Mist.
You made me how to do. You made me how to do choking sounds in a non-kink way, and it's weird explaining that to people.
So,
What's going on? How'd I get here?
so, Kuiper,
Mhm.
you do indeed,
Yes.
after a little bit, find a ruined wall more towards this side of the graveyard, towards the crumbling cliff.
I will message Delris.
There's an opening here. Little to the side, but it's a lot less noisy.
Alright. I'll come over to you.
Okay. You do see the crumbling floor of the cliff, but motherfucker. But
Turns out the final boss is actually Lay's cat.
Jesus Christ, what's up with you today, Fritz? Rolling. But yes, there is a crumbling wall there that you think you'll be able to get over. Also not too high up, so the Yordle should be able to get over it too.
Lovely.
If you are hopping over it though, I will need an athletics check.
Okay.
It's not going to be a high DC, but let's see what happens. Kuiper passes. Who else is hopping over, I should state.
Sure, why not?
1 second.
Just fly, but
Guess I'm going through it.
Less noisy. Less noisy.
Okay. I'll just see.
Alexander finds that he can't climb it and just goes, right!
Wait, did we say more noisy?
I'll just see what the other two get for those. So,
What are we doing?
athletics check to get over the crumbling wall. Yep. Mariah? Yep. So, as everyone's just carefully getting over, Alekxander goes to go over, and the floor crumbles underneath him.
Ooh.
Make me a dexterity save there, Alekxander. You've managed to just about grab onto the side of the cliff before you go over.
Alexander, you don't have the capability of flight.
I think I think her green might be getting to her again. I didn't understand a word of that.
She said, does Alekxander not have the capability of flight?
Sarcastically.
Yeah.
Okay. I've changed my name now, apparently. Alexander does not have the power of flight. Alexander likes to keep his feet on the floor or his ass on a horse.
Since
Well,
Kuiper,
unfortunately, there's no horse
since Kuiper is now Pancake, Alekxander is now Kuiper.
here.
Actually, if we ever find ourselves back in Zon, Waffleberg wants to get Alexander a motorcycle.
You'd have to get him lessons.
So what Alexander is going to do is Alexander is going to jump off the wall and use the Freljordian spike to throw himself through it, which he misses entirely. So I'm going to put myself through Kuiper.
Oh
Uh,
my.
What is he doing?
he's
Alari,
using
is
Go
this
over
a-
wall.
something going on?
So go through wall.
he's using
Alari,
the,
is it- why
Why?
did he jump? Why did he jump off and then run into the wall? Delris, is this something Freljordians do?
No.
I've already been through 3 walls in this campaign. Why are any of you surprised?
I mean,
You're already over it. What the?
yeah, as you quickly pull yourself back up from the cliff edge, just like launch yourself up into the earth, you launch the spell, and instead of getting you onto the other side, yeah, you do quite literally crash through the wall head first.
I didn't think I was on the other side. Thank you for not making me mad.
You're now on the other side of the wall.
There we go. See, I'm not completely insane.
The other thing to notice, there is now no more crumbled wall.
Alekxander has solved problem.
He used
I
his,
think that was louder than me just opening the gate.
I believe Alekxander has used his head.
Quite literally.
Waffleberg's impressed. Not really, but
It's fair.
So,
Moonman, I need to give you more arms so that you can do that.
Can I just use your extra arm?
Yeah, Waffleberg's just gonna take off his metal arm and put it on Kuiper's
Thank
face.
you.
Shit. Oh, they're slowly getting lower.
okay. So,
Everything fucking knows we're here now.
okay. Just keeping that in my back pocket for now. So you roll in the graveyard now. Seems to be quite flat for the most part. It's just a 1-tier kind of graveyard. No staircases going upwards or anything. Does seem to be a bit of a mausoleum at one point. But aside from that, it just seems to be a typical gravestone sticking out of the ground.
Let's go looking for water, I guess.
Wait, so we're looking for water? Aren't we supposed to find somebody as well?
Blessed water.
Yeah, but weren't we
Um,
supposed to find somebody that knew it?
I think so.
Specifically from the Shepherd of Souls.
The Shepherd of Souls. Who's the Shepherd of Souls?
I don't know.
We're not very good at this, are we?
It's all.
Yeah. You know what?
Sorry,
though?
Well,
Let's
you've been given 2 names, technically now. The Shepherd of Souls, also known as the Grave Digger.
Okay.
I just had to point that out because quite literally, the card name for this person that you just bumped into was the Soul Shepherd, but it's not them. So,
This water, what's its name again?
the Blessed Water.
Oh, that's
Oh,
water,
the water
yes.
of life.
Thank you for what's in my head.
Waffleberg
You know what?
is here.
I
he's
have
just gonna
no
do
idea if
anything.
this will work, but if it does, it's going to make our life faster. Da 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 da. Find out if we can find water. Specifically, this water.
It is not familiar to you.
Casually just find normal water.
Be familiar enough. I believe the idea is that you can. You just need to know enough about it, but you can't sense its specific location as long as because it says down there. You can locate an object known to you as long as you've seen it up close. I believe the fact that it mentions familiar means that you just can't pull something out of your ass.
It's more a case of, oh yeah. It's like you know exactly where it is if you have seen it before. If you haven't, it just gives you a rough area. Right.
Yeah,
I
just
got
give
ya.
me a direction to go in.
The direction is the mausoleum.
Alekxander will put a finger out and slowly turn to Mausoleum and go, "It's in there, probably."
That's encouraging.
Just gives off a little, just like glows white for effect, so you know he isn't just pointing for fun of it.
Go or
And
for the
he
audio GPS.
will, with his arm still pointed at the mausoleum, begin to walk towards it.
Okay.
I want to boop the snoot.
Careful not to boop the wrong snoot.
No one is booping my snoots today!
So, you carry on your walk as you head towards the mausoleum. And I'm disappointed I can't find a picture of these. God damn it, I should have taken a screenshot. Oh. As you head towards the large building, you all feel a bit of a rumble through the ground. Just like a little
What
tremor.
flavor?
Like a little tremor of a rumble.
And
I
that
lick the
makes
ground
no
point
reaction.
blank.
It tastes like fish.
Ew.
You think this may have been a fisherman's grave? I had that a kelpie,
God
but
damn it.
no, it's not a kelpie anymore, is it? But yes, there is rumbling for the ground.
Can any of us discern what this is?
Make me a nature check.
All of us or just one of us?
If you're all looking into this, you can no roll.
Nature.
Jesus.
Nature.
Well, I mean,
You
they
roll
were
if you want.
Yeah, you can roll if you want, but Kuiper's got it if you need it.
Yeah.
Mariah, it's an earthquake. Get down.
Whoa, gonna die!
Oh,
You just now
Kobold
say.
took the pin out of her grenade again.
Kuiper.
Yep.
Given that nothing else seems to be shaking in the distance, you know this not to be an earthquake. However, it feels like something underneath the ground.
Something burrowing?
And just then, from a gravestone, a couple of rows in front of you, you see the top half of a body just break through the ground. It's just staring there at you with its empty eye sockets.
Wow.
What?
Alari and Delris are having an issue.
Why, what's
Hello?
happening?
They're having just a slight bit of a seizure.
Can
Oh.
you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes.
Yep. Sorry, what did you say at the last bit?
So, essentially, put a couple of rows up from you. A corpse breaks through the ground, really its upper half. Just the arms flopping onto the ground, the empty eye sockets staring at you.
Just casually walks over and pushes it back into the grave ever so gently.
As you walk over to it, make me a dex save.
Cool. That is a 19.
That is just about a pass. As you quickly just about hop back as you feel the rumble happen again. And the body shoots up into the air in the mouth of what seems to be a giant worm-like creature. As
Okay,
the worm-like
that's-
creature just devours it.
That is concerning.
He doesn't sing, so not the threat I've been told to worry about.
Did it have eyes?
Make me an investigation check with a disadvantage there because it shot up so fast.
It did.
And given its height towering over you, it's kind of hard to see the top of its head. You don't think you saw eyes, but then again, with bugs, their eyes can sometimes be so tiny that you can't see them normally.
It may not have eyes, so tread lightly, and we may be safe.
And considering the fact that it just ate a corpse whole, I'm definitely.
Alexander will walk his lightest. Alexander's pacing does not change whatsoever.
In that case, y'all can make me stealth checks.
Sure thing.
With advantage, given it doesn't have eyes.
That is a 26.
No, it's Alexander. He doesn't deserve advantage.
Fair. I mean, to be fair, you still passed. I want one of these. You there? Yep. You on?
Iron's internet is doing the thing.
Oh, is there internet shitting up? Oof. Yeah, internet's being weird. Okay.
She forgot to feed Nettie.
Ah, yes, Nettie has come. Yes, this worm's called Nettie now. Deal with it. Also, this giant worm isn't cute, so don't worry about that. She's not going to be scaling this thing trying to pet it.
Alrighty, I'm back. Hi, what's up?
Ah, welcome back.
Iron forgot to feed Nettie.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's a
no.
good point. You didn't roll a stealth either.
Who, Waffleberg?
Yeah.
Okay, what are we stealthing from?
Big ass worm thing. You have advantage. Because apparently it doesn't have eyes.
Cool. That's a 15 with advantage.
Also, you still haven't rolled a stealth yet, Potoo.
Oh no, I did. You didn't hear me say it. Apparently, I got a 21.
Okay. Now roll for Delris, since your internet's being shut.
19.
Okay. Sorry, I'm eating a biscuit.
That's fine, I'm eating a gummy.
As you all carefully, air quotes aside from Alekxander, who just kind of strolls past, as you all carefully make your way around, Dolly seems to twitch in response to you all. Except for one time where it seems to lean a bit more towards Mariah. But it doesn't do anything so much as lean down towards her. It just kind of shifts its position a bit. And after a bit, it just sinks back down into the ground. Given that you got the nat 20 before, Kuiper, I'll add this onto your nature roll. You believe this to be a carrion worm, aka basically just a giant worm that feeds off dead bodies.
Oh.
So, you know, as long as you don't pester it too much, you should be fine.
Or you know, have a dead body on you.
Let's roll or something. Okay, it's fine. It's more because you mentioned I were like, Potoo's body's quite close to that now.
How dare you? I'm not a corpse.
So, you make it to the mausoleum. With these large, extremely fancy brass doors.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I can hear again.
Okay, so Delris is shouting hello at the big brass doors.
It worked.
They shout back.
Versus what?
Aris-
Robots.
Oof.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Great.
So, yes, large intricate brass doors on the mausoleum that are closed. What y'all doing?
I guess they look heavy.
Yeah, they seem to be large and thick.
Do we want to knock on the door?
Alekxander! Do your Freljord thing to the doors.
Might be Alexander's day to shine, darling! Maybe we shouldn't do that so loud. Anyway.
Okay. That does indeed actually require. Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Alexander, you smash your maul against these doors. And you feel as if something breaks on the other side of them, and the doors just get separated a bit. Your maul kind of gets wedged between them, but yeah, you at least now know that they're pushing open and there's nothing on the other side blocking them anymore.
We should probably try changing the server region for DL.
Hang on.
I can only hear robots.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna see if I
Must
can fix
destroy
that.
all humans.
What's it? It's on US
Pretty
East at
much
the moment.
nothing. Pretty much nothing that anyone's saying is legible.
So things may get a bit screwy for a bit. Is that better? Is that better for you, Dion? Because we have changed to a more European server.
Now, I can kind of hear you properly for now. But
Okay.
my step is on like 2 bars. So I don't
Jesus.
particularly think it's something majorly to do with the server itself and more just my home internet.
Okay.
So if it starts roboting bad again, I may have to just dip.
Alright. So, with your moles, with those 2 good rolls there, you go at the right one, just push it back as far as you can, then go on the left one, push it back as you can. And yes, the doors are now wide open.
Oh, we better hope the person we're looking for friendly don't get mad about whatever.
Alexander Locksmiths has finished their services. And Alexander's just gonna waltz the fuck on inside.
Yep.
I guess we'll follow.
Okay.
Same.
There's your walls inside. Unlike the academy, where you could tell it was somewhat run down, this place seems almost pristine, almost spotless. Just seems to be a fancy looking chapel inside.
Well,
Kind of going against what the outside would have you believe, given that looks more like a mausoleum on the outside, whereas on the inside, more church-like.
A little concerning how clean it is in here.
Yes, I don't think anyone who would keep a location this clean would appreciate Alexander breaking down door. But that is not an Alexander problem yet, so...
Hopefully it doesn't become a problem.
And
My magic says that it is in here somewhere. Let us get looking.
okay, so you're all there. Sorry,
English.
English failed for a second. You all can make me an investigation check.
A what check?
Invest.
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
Oh, investigate.
Waffleberg also got a
Also with advantage, but let Lamau.
Jesus, Mariah. Jesus. Mariah thought she had the best. Delris pushes her out the way.
Ah, yes, the person who can hear half the conversation gets the nat 20.
So. Mariah and Delris, as you're looking around, you find what seems to be a trapdoor in the floor.
I'm going in.
You find it hard to open up, but Delris, you do indeed see the latch of how to open it.
I'm just gonna grab Mariah by the scruff and pull her back.
Okay.
Stop.
It is not on this bookshelf. It is not on this bookshelf. It's not
It's
on this pew.
probably
This...
down there.
It is probably down.
Jesus Christ, it's not.
Alright, cracks knuckles.
No, there's a latch. You don't need to break this one. Just unbuckle.
I know that. That's something to that.
Jesus Christ, it
He
does
sounds
not want me to-
disappointed.
Just like open door.
Give me a second.
Making it doesn't run ahead.
Give me a second. I have to delete several things because it does not want me to upload a thing.
Alekxander go first. Alekxander can take a few hits.
There we go. Who rolled the lowest on their investigation, by the way?
Me.
As you go to approach Alekxander to help out with that, something does catch your eye.
Oh?
A small figure bounding towards you on all fours. With a frame
What?
that doesn't seem it should be on all fours.
Alekxander's just gonna
Oh
stand
my.
up, get his mole in one hand and go, that, what is it doing? Hello? Do I need to hit that? I don't. Oh, let me get my favorite weapon out.
It's charging towards you, snarling its head off.
Alright.
Yes, you should probably hit that.
Oh, maybe this one. I'm gonna go with this one. Why do these do the same amount of damage now? Because they should.
I know that was an outskirt because I know you know what that is.
Alright.
No, actually, the was me about to say something to Alekxander, but he's already doing it. And yes, I do know what it is out of character, but I'm not saying shit.
Alekxander prepares to batter up against strange blue creature. He has his weapon in both hands. The creature bounds towards him with ceaseless energy. But Alekxander has a fine batting hand and... It doesn't want to roll. Hang on. Hey!
I'm assuming reckless.
Oh yeah.
Thought so.
Alekxander only knows one way, and that's... Ah!
So as this thing looks like it's about to come to a halt in front of you, you just bash it on the head. It just reels back. Just Remiga, Fury of the North
I
is
have
a
a
sword,
follow-up,
isn't it?
darling!
It's like the
What?
axe.
What?
I believe this is the axe, yes.
So yeah, it's clearly got a large cleaved wound in its head from the first hit. And as it reels back, you just double down. And it just kind of collapses.
That it? Oh, best be sure. I'm going to decapitate her.
Okay.
You know, something that's just mouth should probably have less head findings.
And you got to decapitate it.
Even if it looks
Okay.
like a punched donut with teeth, huh?
Jesus. Also, yeah, Dion just said she had to dip.
That's fair.
Because we... But yes, the creature is now decapitated. And it's just... its body twitches slightly before all life is just gone from it.
So, as Alekxander was saying, Alekxander should probably go first.
Agreed. What was that? Does anybody know?
Well,
Yeah, no.
give me a rollable, Lee, if I can.
To try and open up the hatch.
No, so try and work out what the fuck Blue Boy is.
Oh.
Wouldn't the people from not the Bilgewater know because of the harrowing thing they went through?
I was about to get to that.
Good point.
Mariah, Potoo, can roll me Arcana checks, I believe this would be.
Because although we never fought them, we did
Potoo?
see them.
Potoo, with advantage.
Ah, yes. That is a 19.
Okay. You both kind of recognize these. They're a bit different than the ones you've seen before. These are mist walkers. Normally, yeah, no, these things are absolutely aggressive. They will tear anyone apart. Which strikes us a bit weird that this one seemed to be coming to a halt before Alekxander, before he got his head caved in.
I am confused and sus.
It's also weird that
Explain.
there's only one of these things. Normally these things travel in small little packs.
Alekxander will. I presume that Delris has unlatched it.
Yeah.
And Alekxander will be like, alright, Alekxander is heading down. Please follow behind, because Alekxander doesn't have a light source.
Do you want your sword to glow? Your maul?
Your balls.
Your what?
What? He's got balls. See, look, he's got like this little weird
Casting light
Freljordian
on the
fluffy.
weapon.
He's got
Really,
little
hang on, no,
Freljordian
I'm
fluffy
sorry.
balls on his armor.
That is a lie. My Redeemer does glow. I sometimes forget that. It's not an ability I really use, so I will light my Redeemer.
Also, isn't your Redeemer divine?
Yeah.
I think we've been forgetting
Oh,
a
don't
little bit that our weapons are divine.
I do not 9/11 either. Well, I roll on a lot.
That is fair. I didn't spot that until then. So, you make your way down. Well, Alekxander makes his way down first. Who's going after?
Oh,
I
nice.
see no reason why not.
Okay. So Potoo and Kuiper go next, followed up by the other three.
Well, not so I get too far behind. I like to keep the one with the gun closer, so she's less likely to shoot me in the back.
I shot someone up the bum once.
Yes, that was me!
Was it? Oh.
I think so.
Yes.
I won't be surprised.
Actually, if I recall it was Potoo.
No!
Say that again.
Alexa! Shut!
It's
Stay!
just the Redeemer making sound.
Sorry, continue.
Okay. So, as you make your way down, it seems less like a church down here now, and definitely more like a crypt. This is just seems to be rows upon rows of sarcophagi and coffins just lining the indents of the walls.
Alright. We're going to look down here. We'll need to be cautious. Alekxander probably going to chime off a divine sense. I mean, why not?
Okay. So that
Which
basically
will,
go on.
it would reveal all celestial fiends and undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Glorious.
And it lasts for a few seconds, so I'll just like ping that every now and again.
Okay. So as you're going through, it seems to widen out. And despite all the sarcophagi and the coffins, there's no pings from them. What's ever inside of them is staying dead.
Everything here is dead. I know that's obvious, but everything here is going to stay that way, is what I should say.
Okay, that clarifies it a bit. Good.
But as you get to what seems to be the largest room at the end, it opens up to the point where it seems you're more on a balcony with two staircases spiraling downwards at either side. And as soon as you get there, a whole veritable shit ton of pings happen, Alekxander.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
All coming from below.
Everything below us just pinged. That means that there's either some fiends or some undead below us, because I don't think they're going to be celestials.
Oof.
Who's undead?
I do know the type. What is that?
Undead.
There is a lot of undead below us. Be wary. Or throw a grenade underneath us.
Are you peeking? Is anyone peeking?
Do I need to?
I am the stealthiest of us. I could be.
That is true. If you're gonna peek, roll me a stealth.
That is a 24.
That is fine. And as you peek, you see several small swarms of what seems to be these creatures hurrying around downstairs. Well, down in the open room. And the figure, well, two figures stood down there with them. And if you give me a second, I need to remember the name of one of them. I know the other one. Yes. Now I need to hope that Roll20 doesn't have a hissy fit.
When is Roll20 not having it?
That is fair. So, did that save or not? I don't know. I think I might just copied the image by accident. I did. I'm an idiot. Okay. That's the images I need for this. So the first one that you see that catches your eye seems to be a large, hunched over, blackened figure. Which looks like, when I find the image, it's almost as if I forgot to prepare shit for today. And yet again, me trying to drag the thing on means I have to refresh the page because it froze halfway through. Because it's very nice when Roll20 likes to do that to me. Oh yes, I want to reveal this cool thing. No. This is the figure you see.
That is a lot of.
And Potoo, since you're the one seeing this, you can roll me an Arcana. But it does have a high DC.
I suck with Arcana, but we can see. Yeah, no, that's a 12.
Yeah, no, you just sense undeadness from it. But that is the first figure you see. Seems to be having a talk with the other figure, which is... Should have uploaded both these at the same time, but fuck it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, which is me being slow. This is the other figure you see.
I can only hope that that's who we're looking for. As I pull my head back and quietly relay this to the others.
Yep. So, everyone else, you are relayed that there seems to be a humanoid, slightly hunched over, male. Wielding what seems to be an oversized shovel. What seems to be some odd spiritual creature.
And then the shit ton of little bitey beasties that we
Yes.
kind of killed.
Is that who we're after?
I mean, he looks like a gravedigger.
I can only hope that they won't be too upset. What?
Should I message him, or does anyone else feel more confident?
I mean, Waffleberg could put on his Waffleberg charms and just walk in and say hi.
This is a good way to get everyone into a giant fight. Anyone
Well,
else?
I mean, we've been sitting here not to fight him. Like, he's the one that we've got to talk to. We just apologize. I mean, they sent the dude to come and probably talk with us if it's one of theirs. But I mean, at the same time, not the smartest idea on their part, seeing as it could only say, "Ugh," and we've seen several things that go, "Ugh." So, like,
Only one of them was moderately trying to kill us.
I mean, yeah, like, we could go, like...
Alekxander's
if
going
we
to
do
sit
it,
down, okay?
if we do it in secret, it's just gonna piss them off. Right?
Okay, how about I message him and ask if we can approach? That seem polite enough?
I mean, yeah, that's polite enough.
Okay, we'll message the figure. Or
Okay.
the general direction of the figure.
So,
Just say, hello? Do we have permission to approach?
so you didn't peek over, so you're only going off what Potoo said direction-wise.
Yeah, he's just sort of messaging a general direction. Hopefully it reaches the right guy.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
As you try and message, you just get a cacophony of voices in your head. But the main one seems to be a loud female voice. And it just freezes up and then goes, "Someone's inside. Who is this?"
He like winces and covers his ears for a split second.
Who is this intruder in our midst?
I'm not intruding. I'm asking for permission to approach.
You would ask permission from a queen to approach?
Forgive me, I cannot see you.
Potoo, are you still peeking over?
No, Potoo's not peeking
Okay.
over.
So you wouldn't see this then. If you cannot see me, then step forward. Why would I give an audience to a coward?
Very well. He'll hold a quick finger up to the party and step forward.
Okay. And as you step forward, you see the figures. And you instantly realize you've tapped into the mind of the spiritual monster-like creature. And you can roll me an Arcana or a history check, your choice here.
They're both same. information I want from this sounds more history.
You look down, and through the corruption and the mist that you would normally see on these creatures from the Isles, you see a faint silvery glow within. And you recognize it, as you've seen several of them through this adventure. You think this is a fetter of Isolde, a piece of the Queen.
A piece of the Queen.
Yep, the things that Viego himself is trying to gather.
I am not sure what to do with that information right
As it just looks up. The Yordle has made it to the Isles. Again. This one seems less annoying, though.
now.
Oh my gosh, this is
You might
Mariah.
look down and grin a little.
But still, an intruder is an intruder. And with that, all the small creatures will turn and just start snarling and growling.
Forgive my ignorance. I didn't know what I was walking into. I have friends behind me.
The male figure will raise his hand, and the growling will stop as they will all just kind of back off. And the voice returns in your head again. Friends. Or an invasion. We have sensed it on the island. Outsiders invading. Tearing apart any and all spirits seen. The innocent, the guilty, neither matters.
Would we know whether they give themselves willingly to Viego? Viego? I don't know.
What this one?
Yeah. Is that just something they do, or
no,
would that be
because
something
most
we'd
of
want
them,
to stop?
most of them have been objects at this point.
I'm so confused.
There's little soul shards. They've been housed inside objects for the most part so far. The only ones
I think Josh is asking if we know if they're working with Viego because they're spirits.
Oh, sorry. The ones that are being killed, or this one?
Everything in the room. If they're working with Viego, like, can we tell if they're if they're baddies?
Make me.
Was I right on that, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to ask, to be honest. So, like, most of it's out of context.
That's fair.
But
Make
go
me
on.
a perception check.
Can I do an insight?
Yeah, that'd work too. I'm going to say that's just about a pass. As your eyes dart to a glow around the neck of the male, you see what seems to be a little bottle of glowing water. And he will look to the female spirit, who will just like give a slow nod, and he will look back to you. If you want to talk, you can talk out in the open. You don't need to keep a conversation private here.
You'll let go of the message. Very well.
What is your name, little one?
My name is Kuiper. Can they approach?
Depends what is their intention and yours.
We wish, actually, we wish for some blessed water.
Why?
To free one of the spirits from Fresh, or maybe a few.
He will just kind of nurse the bottle around his neck. This water is the only reason I have not been corrupted by the Isles yet. You understand that it's not something I want to give up so willingly.
He just blinks.
I could probably give you some, but doing so would leave both myself and the lady here quite vulnerable.
How scarce is this water? Is there a way we can get more?
It's all gone. What wasn't absorbed or taken by me in this bottle is generally corrupted by now.
Since the Blessed Isles, I presume.
Indeed.
Hmm. You can approach, by the way, I think.
Sorry, what? Waffleberg zoned out. Hi, hello.
Greetings.
You kind of
So we're
different
not
than
going
the
to get
others.
chewed to pieces.
Hey, there's still a good chance that one of us is gonna get chewed to pieces. I mean, I could chew you to pieces, you could chew me to pieces, Moonman could chew me to pieces. Don't do that.
He's gonna look to you, Potoo, as you pop your head up. Afflicted by the Isles already, I see this one. And yet they seem to keep their own mind. Tell me, how are you achieving such a feat?
It's a little confusing, honestly. I know I was given this, which shows the wooden charm. But I'm not sure if this is entirely what's doing it.
What else could it be?
Mutual agreement with the spirits that are currently residing in the sword.
Sword. He just kind of tilts his head. Normally, the only weapons capable of absorbing souls is weapons from the Isles.
Yeah.
Very well. I do have an idea in mind, but I do need to ask. In helping us, are you prepared for the possibility of it helping out a greater evil?
Greater than
I
Pretty
would.
Boy Viego.
Viego is the problem I am talking about. The problem you said you needed the water for was fresh.
Yeah.
But if I lend you some of this water, as I said, I won't be able to help defend as easily. Meaning Viego can take her.
Huh.
Taking him one step closer to his goal.
Waffleberg has a question, actually.
Yes?
We were told about another person around here. Jimmy, Joe Bob, Death Singer. Yes.
Carvus.
Would he have some of the water that we might be able to steal for you? Because what we were told was he wasn't so nice.
He is already undead. He has no need of the water.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, that doesn't
Okay.
mean that he wouldn't be rude enough to keep some of it.
That said, I can lend you water, but as soon as you exit this crypt, I'm sealing it to buy some time.
Why would you do this for us, knowing the consequences?
For some time now, I've had a feeling fresh as ulterior motives to helping Viego. He is never one to just lie back and serve another person. He never was in life, and he never is in death.
He did seem like a slimy kind of fellow.
Maybe you entering there and stopping whatever he has planned, or whatever you're going in there for, you may be able to find some more information on what he has in store. And in doing so, a plan can be formulated to stop him.
We were told the Blessed Water was to free spirits from lanterns.
It can disrupt the magic of the lantern.
How would it help us? How would it help us hinder Thresh in any way?
What, sorry?
How would it help us hinder Thresh in any way?
The souls in the lantern are linked with his power. The less souls in that lantern, the less power he has.
How many spirits can be freed with only a small amount?
Not many, so choosing which ones you release is vital.
This is not too convincing. I feel like one of those spirits is on my hand. But
If you need help,
knowing the danger it would cause,
which spirit was it, if I may ask?
it was the spirit of Clara.
The Lunari? Yes, we have encountered her several times. Quite a strong, potent spirit to last this long. If you are going to free anyone, she would be quite a vital one to free indeed, especially if she was acquired recently. That, and I would just very much appreciate her company again.
This is not a choice I would want to make for you. Admittedly, freeing Clara would only be for my own selfish personal gain.
Sometimes that and the right path are the same.
Wait. I mean, could we not do both?
Both?
Well, you need the water for to protect Lady Queen here,
Indeed.
and we need to free Miss Clara. Would there not be another way?
What is the other way?
Well, I mean, I don't know personally, but I know, didn't Lucian have a whole thing with Thresh? Could we not some...
If you mean the whole rivalry and him eventually managing to free his wife, yes. The difference there, I believe, at least from our conversation earlier, because I did bump into them when he arrived. Hence how I knew to get down here to protect the lady. But that was less him on the outside and more her on the inside. And who she had connected with her all that time.
Oh, well.
I don't know if she has told you. Senna also has a fetter inside.
What are you going to say fetish then? Not gonna lie.
Waffleberg did too.
Possibly that as
Cool.
well, but I don't like getting in the way of marital life. What's that for having a serious moment? Nah.
I don't know. Waffleberg just maybe putting that plan there.
I have one last question about this water.
Very well.
How was it blessed? How is it blessed? How was it blessed?
Through the order of the monks that used to call these isles home. The order that I was a part of, but Fresh was also a part of. Unfortunately, the information has been lost to time, purely because the only one of us two still around who was high enough in ranks to do so was Fresh. That and it took several monks to bless waters. And even then, it said that all we did was bring out the potency, that the waters had always had that in it. At least that's what the tree says.
That is not useful right now, but I may be back in the far future.
If you need more information about it, if you haven't already, may I suggest you seek out the Runekeans. They were on these isles before even us humans were. But I do have a question for you now. How do you plan on transporting such precious water?
I have another wrist pocket free.
Alekxander has a very nice drinking horn.
It is not for drinking.
Alekxander does not wish to drink it. Alekxander is pointing out he has something better in your fucking pocket, you idiot.
Alekxander has drunk the blessed water and now will turn it into blessed piss.
Wait. Actual question. What does the drinking horn do again?
It's basically a lesser version of the alchemist joke, but Alekxander doesn't know this because the one person who worked it out didn't tell him.
Oh yeah.
It was
So-
Kuiper.
He will. No, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure he told me. It was the pen he didn't tell you about. But anyway, he like does a flick of. It like flicks his hand near his wrist, and a small vial comes out.
What's the vial?
It's empty,
Ah.
but it was in his magical wrist pocket.
Like, can Waffleberg make a Arcana on the horn?
Go for it.
Drinking horn. Yeah.
You sense that there
It's
is something
11.
magical about it, but you're not sure what.
Okay. Do I remember who the original Arcana check on it?
Kuiper was making all the Arcana checks for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What does the drinking horn do?
Can't remember.
That's unlike you, Kuiper.
Kuiper probably remembers, but I don't. Why would I write something down that's somebody else's magic item?
Did I link?
I mean, if we know it works like an alchemy jug.
That's that. That's the amulet of the devout. Jesus Christ, did I not?
Santa's putting things together in his head.
I didn't know.
We know in character that the horn produces liquids, right?
It does, but it's very limited in what it can produce. I remember that much.
But it is an artifact. Like it's a magical item.
Yeah.
Waffleberg's an artificer.
Okay, I found out. I found the item again. I found it.
Okay.
Alright.
But only Kuiper knows what this does. So, Kuiper.
Yep.
You know this to be the slumbering dragon vessel. It can be a potion bottle drink. It's a drinking horn. As a bonus action, if it's empty, you can speak the command word to fill the vessel with one of the following of your choice: ale, olive oil, a potion of healing, or a potion of climbing. Once it's used, it can't be used again until the next dawn. A potion you create in this way loses its magical properties if it isn't used within 24 hours.
Basically, what I was getting at, and I doubt this would be anything. This was a stretch, but this is just the gears in my head turning because I'm playing an Artificer character that eventually I could reconstruct my own version of this with its own different liquids,
So this could
liquids.
So this could produce coffee, tea, coffee.
Gravy.
Coffee, gravy, blessed water.
No puff cat tea.
Lay's gone silent on that train of thought, but Waffleberg doesn't know that's how it works. And until Waffleberg learns that's how it works, and I highly doubt Waffleberg, I highly doubt that's how the actual Artificer ability works. I think I just copy over the same liquids that it has. But it's a train of thought for
If it
later.
isn't quite literally all it would produce with the blessed water is just holy water. Blessed water is its own special thing, unfortunately.
That's also true. That is also true.
Alekxander would like to know why 2 people are currently staring holes through his horn.
Waffleberg's gonna take the horn gravy.
No!
We.
Alekxander has also not come down, so he's like,
Gravy
you're
doesn't.
down there.
How good is that hornet storing liquids? Probably not very good.
Well, if you don't want to use your wrist pocket, Waffleberg has a wrist pocket, but also, Waffleberg's going through his bag, Waffleberg's going to take out a bag of holding, Waffleberg still has one!
You know what? While this is happening, Potoo and Mariah, roll me a wisdom check each.
Waffleberg still has one.
Wait, Waffleberg, you have wrist pockets?
Yeah.
You know, you don't even need 2 bags of holding to create a Whopper anymore. You can just click your wrist pocket inside one of those things. Then you can have double Whopper.
Potoo?
You mean the spell wrist pocket?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
It doesn't work like that, sadly. Because
in
you
that
could
case,
also
give me
only
the
have
2
one
bags of holding. I can have double Whopper.
Waffleberg only has 1 bag of holding yet. He hasn't been able to make another one.
Potoo. You remember that you've been provided with something to store the holy water in, so it can pass without a trace.
We do have an incognito way of carrying it.
Oh?
Maokai provided it, if you recall.
No, not really.
Who did he give it to, though?
None of us really did notes that session, and I've slept since then.
The sapling
Who's
pops
Maokai?
up. The sapling pops up from Mariah's hair.
Oh yeah, this guy. Just picks him out of Mariah's hair.
Oh my lord, we still have that.
You can't complain, you're not here.
Xander's looking over. He's just watching over the edge because he doesn't actually want to go talk to these fuckers.
Right,
Just
passing
casually
over.
throws water bottle at Alekxander.
I'm waiting for it to be.
So I gotta catch it.
Oh god, is it called water bottle?
No! I quite literally was just joking.
My water bottle now.
Alright, Rebecca's popped off because she's tired and it's getting to that time at night.
Yeah, we might wanna.
Yeah.
It's 5:15.
Yeah. So you throw the water. So you throw it over. Alekxander, you catch it before it even starts to rumble.
Why you throw me this? You want me to put in horn?
No.
Ugh.
You know what? I'm gonna roll something just for shits and giggles.
But
Oh,
quite literally, that was out of character stuff. Like,
But I just deck saved so hard that it's in my hands anyway now.
It was out of character stuff? Okay.
it was out of character.
Sorry. It's just that moment, it's like, wait,
Why would
are
I
you
throw it to Alekxander? He's not even over here.
Love you. I'll overhear you in a minute.
So, who took the thing out of Maraiso?
Who did?
Are you approaching?
Yes. If I'm allowed to.
As you approach, the spirit will just keep a very close eye on you. And it's just eyeing Legion as you pass. And Yorick will look to the sapling. I suppose if the great tree himself can store the blessed waters, his child can store a bit. He'll take the small vial from around his neck and just pour a bit of it into the mouth of the sapling. Now I suggest you go. The
Right.
sooner you get this done, the sooner you can get him back.
Thank you for
The
this.
sooner you don't have to
Um,
batten down your hatches.
I'm battening down my hatches once you get out.
Oh,
We won't make you regret this choice.
Please don't.
Who will give a little bow and head off.
Okay. And as you all head back up the ladder,
Hello. You have returned to Alekxander.
well, you head up the spell staircase back to Alekxander. And if it's just a case of dump eggplant on Marai's head, just watch it get slowly absorbed again.
So wait, why were you all staring down my horn?
We were
I wasn't
contemplating
staring
whether it could hold blessed water.
Well, yes, it's a drinking horn.
Not just any drinking horn.
Oh.
You'll need to give it the command word to see what it does.
And what is...
You're not thinking about it.
What is command word?
You have to make it up first. You have to attune to it. Which I presume you've already done, being held onto it for so long.
Yeah, it's a tune.
Oh,
You're
just get to that.
passively
Now,
attuned.
what words would I think to come up with without really meaning it? Volibear? No, that doesn't really do anything.
How do you say good drink in Freljordian?
how about God damn it, Delris?
How about
Very
bitch?
well.
I thought it was a word, not a phrase.
How about bitch?
Kuiper will say good drink or good time in Freljordian.
Oh, don't make me run upstairs and get the freaking comic so I can look up the thing again.
Booze!
Because I'm pretty sure there is a Freljordian saying for good drink. But yeah, we'll just say that for now. Like the Freljordian for good drink.
Alekxander!
Says a word in the language that Luke, you're Luke now, that Lee just spouted out. And it is now full of beer.
Yep, it's full of ale.
Oh. This is not the power that Alexander should be given.
In fact, are you going to test it? Like, are you going to taste it?
So we're gonna test it. Gib.
Quite cold to drink.
Oh my.
It reminds you pretty much of Freljordian ale.
This really is a taste of back home. Delris, you what? No, actually, that's a terrible idea.
Delris has leveled up to be a drunken monk. But
Level
yes,
Level up?
No.
Say my trigger word?
not yet.
Say my depression word.
You all make your way back up the ladder, and the hatch is sealed behind you once you get back into the chapel.
So,
Just Yorick's voice just goes, "Oh, don't worry too much. We've got one of our little guys up there, like a little guard dog. He'll let you know if there's any danger coming."
I'm sure that he will. Trying to get out of here now.
Gently sweeping the bits and pieces that are still out underneath the fuse.
as you head towards the 2 open doors.
Blaming this all on Vex, okay? Okay.
I'm going to need wisdom saves from y'all.
Okay. Oh boy.
Do the wisdom save.
Pass. Fail.
Do you have aura, Alekxander?
Pass.
Alekxander?
What about me?
I said, do you have an aura?
I don't think I do, no.
Ah.
Think I do. Hang on, let me just
Pass.
No, I think auras come at level 6, don't they?
Quite
We're,
Should
literally,
be a level
Waffleberg.
up,
we're at level 8.
Waffleberg,
Oh,
you quite
fucking
literally
hell.
just did a meet and beat.
Oh, sorry, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, but I'm a Barbarian, aren't
Okay. A Barbarian.
I? Provençals, yeah.
But yes, you all quickly cover your ears and back up into the chapel. Aside from you, Kuiper,
Oh
you find
god.
yourself walking against your will outside. As you see,
Movement.
Can I
Movement!
grab Piper with one of my feet?
okay, make me a pause grapple check kind of situation.
Okay, so
Yep.
strength or dex?
Athletics for you versus athletics or acrobatics from Kuiper.
My higher is acrobatics, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Mm.
Okay, let's see what happened there. Yep, you managed to just grab him in your clutches and just quickly drag him back. As you see, a row of robed spectral figures singing loudly.
Alekxander, is it time for Waffleberg to do as Waffleberg does?
Waffleberg, it is time for you to do what Waffleberg does, I think.
And behind,
Waffleberg is dumping his bag. I know that there's someone behind them, but I just have to say this in excitement. Waffleberg is dumping his bag. All the fucking noise cubes, he is just turning them all like, ah.
the singing actually drowns out the boxes.
Waffleberg's just getting started, bitches!
And from behind,
Vulture time!
and from behind the robed figures, I have to refresh roll 20 again because it did the thing. I want to end the session. Let me drag the thing on so I can show people what it is for a nice fancy cliffhanger. God damn you, roll 20.
Alexander, show you an old trick. Normally he does this with water. Alexander, I don't know, get some cloth while you get your pictures together. Just get some cloth. Normally I do this with water, but he'll dip it in the ale, stick it in his ears. Very thick, very hard for the sound to get through.
And
Good
that's,
on a good windy night if you need to sleep.
and that's the figure you see behind.
Next time
Look
on
what I'm on
Runeterra, the Battle of the Bands.
Do you really want to do that? I can drag Mordekaiser out to you.
I mean, okay, let's be honest. We already have Yorick in the fucking church. We've got Karthus right here. We just need Mordekaiser, Viego, and Stone and Callista. And then we got the whole fucking pentakill set. So, like, let's
Why
just fucking do
Callista?
it. Like, what? Is it Callista? Who is the other one that's in the
Sona.
pentakill? No, there's one other. No,
Olaf?
it's Sona. It's just Sona.
Olaf?
Oh, no, Olaf. Olaf is in pentakill. Yeah, it's Olaf
Kale.
I'm thinking of.
And
Oh,
Kale.
Yes,
yeah.
Kale's in the new pentakill set. Anyways, but Waffleberg is gonna Waffleberg lives for noise. He's gonna outnoise these motherfuckers. I promise you that.
He just pulls out the world's best megaphone.
No, you don't understand the things that the moment he heard Death Singer and not to listen to the voice, the things Waffleberg has been planning.
But yes, that is where we're going to end it for this week.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time on the Dark Tides of Runeterra.
The Dark Ride of Tomb Raider.
The slightly dim, watery... No, I can't think for... Bye! Where the hell have I clicked virtual camera? Shit.
Do you see, Josh, the power that I'm gonna have next session?
Stop this.